Welcome back to another episode of XXL RC. In the last video, we did an unboxing of the Marty McFly RC4 drive truck. So today, I'm going to take it out on its maiden voyage. This thing has been, just sitting on the bench here. Looks awesome, but I'm ready to go get some dirt on the tires. It's really more of a trail truck, so it would be nice to go to a park or something that has some trails, but I'm just going to take it out back. I do have somewhat of a little crawler course that I'm working on out there, so we'll see what kind of stuff it can do. These RC4 drive trucks, they got the leaf spring suspension on it, so it's not really, it doesn't perform as well, doesn't have as much flex as like a TRX4 or an SCX10, but still really fun to drive. So let's go out there and see what we can do. All right, one thing I wanted to point out on this truck is it came with a nickel metal hydride battery, but I don't really use those. I've got a whole ton of lithium polymer batteries, or LiPos as most people call them. So on the ESC on this truck, can we see it? There's this little jumper, and on one side is for nickel metal hydride, and then if you move it, which I already did, it's set up for LiPo. Now, what that little jumper does when you have it set to LiPo is it has a low voltage detection set up in there. So, because with LiPo batteries, if they get below 3 volts per cell, they're dead. Like, you can't bring them back. I know some people have little tricks to bring them back, but you really shouldn't. So, what that little jumper does is it detects how much voltage is in the battery, and it will slow the truck right down, or even just stop it once it gets to that, so that you don't ruin your battery. Another thing that's on here, I guess there's another set of jumpers to control. You can have forward, brake, and reverse, or just forward and brake, or just forward and reverse with no jumper in it. Now it comes with no jumper in it at all. I think I'm going to put it on the forward, brake, and reverse. That way we do have a little bit of a drag brake. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in now, and then we'll take this thing out. been a while since I've been out here, and everything's a little overgrown, as you can see, and it took me a little bit to get through that area. I came out on the other side and I already lost one of my KC lights off the roll bar. I'm trying to find it, but I just don't see it in there. Maybe it'll turn up at some point, but we're down by one KC light, guys. All right, this next part of the course, I don't think I've even been over this part. I kind of had it all situated, and then we got some more rocks and I just kind of threw them back here, and I don't think I've touched it since then. So we'll see. Let me just show you real quick what that looks like. We got a lot of, I mean, look at the size of these rocks compared to the size of the truck. So really overgrown. I gotta get back here and clean this up. So we're gonna give the truck a shot and see how it does. I'm really not too sure because it's that long wheelbase, so it might get hung up on some of these things. It might get high centered on there, but we'll see. That's a big old boulder. I don't know. We'll just go around that one. You know what? Not doing too bad. Oh, I think we're kind of hung up here. Oh, I see. Yeah, we're in a little bit of a predicament here. We're kind of almost on the driver's side there. So I'm going to try and maybe back up. No. Yeah, I'm stuck on a rock in the back. So, the way is forward. Okay, now maybe we can straighten it out. Oof, well, the paint was shiny. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, might have spoke too soon. Ooh, we're kind of stuck there. Yeah, we got a little rock right there. Okay, well, it was kind of a dual effort there. We were stuck on a rock on both sides. The bumper was kind of hung up, and like I said, everything is so overgrown. There was a lot of grass and weeds and pine needles all wrapped around the axle, so I had to give a little help there. So, but I think we're good to go now. Let's see if we can get over to the teeter-totter. There we go. Adjust here. All right, first time for the teeter-totter for the old Marty McFly truck here. Let's see how she does. Oh, I think that long wheelbase is kind of working against us a little bit. Let's see. Or maybe we're just hung up on weeds again. Well, no, I think we're stuck. These weeds are working against us. It was all hung up. I couldn't get in reverse. It's hanging off the side of the teeter-totter. So I've reset at the bottom, cleared everything out. So let's give this a shot. Oh man. I think that back bumper is just digging into the ground. I have to do a little bit of a different approach here. Yeah, that rear bumper is just not helping with our departure rate in here. I just can't get any grip on the front. come up here, do a little bit different angle. Let's see if I come in from this side and get a better shot at it. Oh yeah, there we go. Now this is probably one of the harder teeter-totters because I have these, well, let me show you. I have these little slats. This is an actual teeter-totter that I got at Goodwill. Somebody was kind enough to donate, and then I put these wood slats from a pallet on there, but they're just a little too far apart. So you see my tire's stuck there, and if your tires aren't real grippy, it doesn't like to cooperate. So let's just, I'm gonna back up a little bit, give it a little wheel speed, and see what we can do. All right, here we go. Back up. Oh, nope. Right over. All right, we've reset again. I'm coming in from the same side again. Let's see if I can get that same angle. Maybe not. We're gonna get it. Come on. All right, let's try this again. Get just the right angle here. I don't know. The Yoda may be defeated. Oh, so close yet so far. Nope. It gets off the side there. Just really has a hard time. We're gonna start off there. Ooh. Oh no. We'll give her a little help. Oh no. Crash and burn. All right, well, after several failed attempts, you can see I've lost all my Casey lights off that because I've rolled it off the Seesaw a couple of times. I got to do a little work on this Seesaw. It's just, like I said before, this is more of a trail truck. It doesn't really do crawling as well as like the TRX4 or an SCX10 or something along those lines. So I thought I would give it a try. I gave it quite a few tries. So we're just going to go around the obstacle here and just bask in its glory. I don't know if you can see, but there's quite a few scratches on the side of it now. So, but that's just the life of an RC car. They look shiny for, you know, a little while, unless they're a shelf queen. Now, I did want to show you guys something that is makes this truck like 1,000,000% cooler. We were kind of messing around beforehand, seeing I wanted to take some pictures of it, and I knew the hood opened because there's like a little detailed engine under there. And she says, "Hey, does the doors open?" I said, "No, they don't." And she grabbed one of the doors, and they open. This is so cool. Let me show you. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So I think I'm gonna try and find a little Marty McFly figure to put in there, but that's pretty rare for an RC car to actually have working doors. So that is a really cool feature on this that I didn't even know. She happened to bring it up and says, "Yeah, they look like they open," and just yanked it open. I was blown away. I couldn't believe it. So just thought I'd share that with you guys. If you're interested in getting one of these, that's just one of those little scale details that just makes it that much cooler. That was a successful first run. Overall, I am pretty impressed with this truck. It did pretty well. Getting over the rocks and some of the obstacles. It really struggled on the teeter-totter, but I wasn't surprised. That one's pretty tough. A lot of my trucks struggle with that, and I gotta adjust that thing a little bit. Maybe reconfigure some of the little slats that I have on there, make the gaps a little narrower, because these tires are about the same size as that gap, so they get sunk down in there, and they just have no chance. So I must have tried that thing like, I don't know, 20 times. I cut out a lot of the footage just because I was starting to get frustrated with it, which, you know, you don't want to get frustrated with your hobby. It's supposed to be something fun. And I do really enjoy crawling. It's kind of, you know, relaxing. It's a little bit challenging. But it's just a different experience than like the fast bashing RC cars. So, but I just decided to go around that obstacle and just continue on. I didn't want to get too upset with it. So one of these days I'm going to get out there, hopefully before it gets, you know, too warm again. It's been really nice here. We're in Southwest Florida, so this is like the nicest time of year. I want to get out there, get everything cleaned up, maybe expand on that course a little bit. So I'll probably take you guys along for that. That'll be fun. But thanks for tuning in, and if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.